Hello guys, Wilson Unbox here. I hope you guys are having a great day, and in this video I'm talking about a hero that is going to boost your damage on the second phase of Mecha turn, so stay tuned and let's check out. So guys, I already did the fight with that boss. I'm currently on my main server, my main account. It's not a test server, and the hero that I want to talk about, it's a legendary hero, it's Repage, and he's a really good one. I'm going to show you the fight after this, and all the timings and all the strategy I used was this team. And remember, this second phase of this boss, the Mecha Torque, is much harder than the first one. So if you are using ranged heroes as DPS, is going to inflict attack penalty, so if you don't want to take that attack penalty, it's good to have some debuff immunity. But let's get back to Repage. Alright, so Repage is a really great character for this boss, the Mecha Torque, because he has this amazing collection of debuffs that we can apply. He has 5 debuffs, so just for him, you can apply 5 debuffs on a boss, so each one will increase by 10% the damage you are doing. So during the fight, he's going to launch these 3 spirit attacks, and each one of those is going to inflict one of these debuffs. So eventually he's going to inflict the 5 debuffs, and he's going to have 5 stacks of those 50% more damage on him. Plus I also have Witches Remain, which will be one more debuff, so will be 6 debuffs. And I also have the Serial Hamlet on him, because this way I'm going to give a little bit boost of 15% more damage and more attack to my heroes. Then I'm using also Zarlot, because this boss has another mechanic where when you apply some fear, there's another 2 things, but one of them is fear. When you apply fear, you are going to reduce 30% the damage the boss is going to deal. So if you are reducing the damage it's going to deal, the more damage, the more time you're gonna stay alive and healthy to do more damage. This guy Zarlot, he works pretty well here, and is going to heal everyone with this passive. I've done this, I did a lot of damage with this team, and I kept everyone full HP, which was really amazing. I was not expecting for him to heal that much, and I also have Crown of the Unclean just to see if I can get more and more debuff on this boss. And yeah, this will be really good. And also when I'm using the ultimate on those 6 minions that the boss spawns, so I'm going to increase the healing. Each enemy hit by this skill increase the healing by 15%, so will be 6 times 15% plus the boss that you are hitting with this skill. So this is really good, it works really good for the Mecha Torque as well. And I'm using this set, this one, the Emperor's Might, because since we are doing damage to enemies with lower attack, it's going to increase our damage until maximum of 50%, which is really good. And then I'm using also Elminster, because he gives this great shield. I've got him from the summons. If you didn't check the video I did, just give it a look. I was really lucky, I summoned on the first 5 summons, and he's here to give a bit of healing, to give those shields, and also to inflict the attack penalty on the last skill of the boss, because it does insane damage. So I set some special timings for this to apply the attack penalty on this skill, and the next one is going to cast, because these are the skills are doing more damage. Then I have Tia. She has this gambler set, because she's just going to keep doing basic attacks to the boss. I have her just for the debuff immunity, because since I have these 4 ranged characters, she's going to give invisibility and debuff immunity to all ranged allies, plus is going to inflict healing probation, and also she's going to reduce 15% the damage from these units who are under invisibility. Then I have Erich, again with this Emperor Might set, and the eyeball of the giant just for the damage. He has this area which is really good for battle skill as well, and I'm using these characters because I don't have like really big damage dealers for this team, like the fire necrosis. I have some other ones, okay, I have this guy is really good as well, Carf, but I'm using this just to show you guys how this guy is good and how can he boost the damage. So regarding the timings, this is the timings I'm using at the moment. I'm using 12 seconds on this guy because the 6 minions they spawn around 11, it's between that, like 10 seconds, 11 seconds, so just for safety I put 12, then 13 for this guy and 13 for Zarlot, and then I have this one at 29.8 to inflict the type penalty on the ultimate and the next skill from the boss. So basically this is the timings, and then tier 35 to inflict the debuff immunity just before the boss casts that skill that can inflict attack penalty. And we can go there just now, just to show you guys about the skills of the boss. So he's going to cast that attack penalty, is going to inflict that attack penalty on the first 6 seconds, the first skill. And we are going to get this at least 7 stacks of this misstep, and also 1 stack of this dwarven transmission with our fear from the Zarlot, and basically that's it. That's what we're gonna do. We want attack penalty just here to prevent some damage from this skill and this skill as well, and basically that's it, and the debuff immunity to prevent this attack penalty. So let's check the fight. So just checking the last timings here, and we can start the fight now. I didn't say it before, we have also the 24% aura from Zarlot, which is going to improve our damage a lot. Repage is casting his ultimate and inflicting already 4 debuffs, then another debuff there, already 5 stacks on this boss, which is gonna help a lot, is gonna increase our damage. I'm also using Repage as the damage dealer. I have the Carf. He will do much more damage than Repage, but I was just trying to get the most free-to-play team I could. Of course, this is not free-to-play at all. I have Elminster, I have Repage, but if you have Repage, he's a really good one, and is going to improve your damage a lot. You should use him if you are looking for something to improve your damage on fire necrotic team. Then Repage is the one you're looking for. It's like the other one, it's like the epic that Scratch did a video about, Pargo. It was Pargo, and it works a bit similar to Pargo because he inflicts some debuffs as well, but of course Pargo is more free to play than Repage. Repage is a legendary character and you need to be lucky to get him. But as I said, if you have him, just look at the moment, I have 7 debuffs. So 7 debuffs, 7 stacks, so it's going to increase by 70% my damage. I'm sure if I change Erich to Carf, I'm gonna do at least 100k damage on this boss. I mean 100 million on this boss. Because I'm not gonna reach 100 million. I'm gonna reach 80 something, because as I said, this boss is harder, it's a second phase. He does more stuff, he applies attack penalties, so having a debuff immunity, it's really good just to keep our damage high, and yeah, it's gonna help a lot. And this Elminster is crazy, he's always casting those shields every 10 seconds, which helps a lot. If you don't have him, you can use Adolphus. Adolphus will help as well, and is going to keep your team healthy. But Elminster has the attack penalties, so I can inflict the attack penalty on the ultimate of the boss, and the first skill in this way is going to reduce all the damage, all the big damage from this guy. This boss is really tricky, and I think everyone is having a lot of fun fighting this boss, because he has a lot of different mechanics that we need to handle and to discover how to do it. But yeah, I've been enjoying a lot to fight this boss, and just the last days I've been really busy, but the last days I've been trying to figure out better teams and better ways to damage this boss. By the way, Repage, I just got him from the Warn. Was my second legendary from the Warn in 1 month. Since I started playing this game, I never summoned a legendary character on the Warn. So this last month I got a fire legendary, and yesterday or 2 days ago I got Repage, so I'm really happy with that. Repage is an amazing character, and he does a lot of stuff, a lot of debuffs. It's very annoying. I hate to fight against him on PvP or my Fender. It's horrible. It's really horrible. But yeah, now he's on my side, he's helping me to fight this boss and do some damage. So Erich died here, he took some more damage, but then Zarlot is here to get everyone back full HP, which is really nice. So basically this was it. At this moment was just Repage alive, and anyway the fight was almost finishing. 28 seconds to finish the battle, and this was the result. 81, almost 82 million of damage. That was how much I was able to do. Was really nice. I mean, you need 140 million to get the best rewards, so it was half of it, more than half of it. And here you guys can see the damage all the heroes did, and as you can see Zarlot did a lot of damage, as well Erich, but Zarlot was the big damage healer. Anyways, Repage still did 30 million, which is really good for a tank. So guys, this was it. I hope this helped you guys. Hope you liked this video. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, helps me a lot and supports my channel so I can bring more content and better videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.